Hi, I'm David DeLuise. I'm here to introduce you to a wonderful organization, the Elixir Fund. Odds are you or someone close to you has been affected by cancer. The Elixir Fund was inspired by one man, Kevin McCory. His ideas during his experience with cancer is what makes the Elixir Fund what it is today. A group of people helping cancer patients and their family deal with difficult times. The Elixir Fund makes people smile when they feel sad. Under very stressful times, it's an escape, an injection of positivity, an injection of elixir.
Oh, I'm afraid to forget to give my heart, feel the lonely pain of losing someone.
My name is Meg McCory, and I am the Executive Director of the Elixir Fund. The Elixir Fund was inspired by my brother, Kevin. Kevin was always an amazing spirit, an incredible musician, an athlete, an artist. So when he was diagnosed with cancer in 2001, I was fortunate, I was glad to be living close by so that I could help him with his treatment and help him get to and from appointments. Even when he started treatment, chemo still had a toxicity, a negative connotation in his mind. And so someone said, think of it as liquid light, and it still didn't quite work. So he decided to call it his elixir. And not only that he called it his elixir, but he insisted that his doctors and his nurses and family and friends, and so the nurses would come in to hang his chemo treatment, and they would say, okay, we're ready for your chemo. And he would say, I'd say, oh, your elixir. My brother brought a portable DVD player, which was the biggest lifesaver. Kevin was tired of the limited channel selection that he had at the hospital, and that was the biggest gift that he could have gotten. And he realized how blessed he was to have so much love and support, and that not everyone has that. And he wanted to find a way to help others. And he would sit in the waiting room for hours waiting and say, okay, now here's something that we can do. We can have magazines available here, we can have games available, or we can provide massage to other people and have these other comfort items available in the hospital. And that's where the idea for Elixir was born.
I am Janice Bremick, and I am one of the makeup artists that donates her services to the Elixir Fund. My connection to Elixir Fund is that I went to school with the McCorys. When Meg first started the Elixir Fund, I was thrilled to donate my services, and I thought it was so great to be able to help other people. And then lo and behold, my family became other people. And my mother was diagnosed with stomach cancer. And everything that Elixir was about came crashing down right on me and my family. And one of the things I did as a makeup artist was I always put makeup on my mother. Every time she went for her chemo, I said, Mom, you might be sick, but you can't look sick. And she said, all right. So I would put makeup on her, and she would sit there with her drip, and we would watch DVDs, or we would play Scrabble. And when she had to get up and look at herself in the mirror, she actually said, oh, look, I look pretty good. And getting chemo was sort of the last thing on the list. One of the last things that I did for her was I tweezed her eyebrows. And it's so simple and it's so stupid, but it made her feel good, and we laughed. And maybe it's dumb, but in some little way, I'd like to think that when she got up there to the pearly gates, the first thing that Jesus said was, who did your brows? She probably said, my daughter.
My name is Mimi Mamich. I am currently an executive assistant, and I live here in Long Beach, and I work in downtown LA. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. My chemotherapy was done inpatient, and then that's when I experienced the Elixir Fund. You came in one day and we're offering massage services and manicure, and I just thought that was the greatest thing. It took my mind off of things, it helped me relax, and everybody was really, really nice. It's a service that I haven't seen anywhere else that is provided. Not only, I think, does it help us as cancer patients, but I think as well as for the people that are with us, our family, our friends that are supporting us, because they're so stressed out as well.
Elixir has inspired many doctors and nurses and many members of the medical community. Elixir provides many of the extras that the doctors, nurses, and staff members wish they could.
My name is Robert Nagorny. I'm a medical oncologist hematologist, director of our research institute here. We first met the principals, Meg and the principals of the Elixir Fund, several years ago in my capacity at the Memorial Medical Center. As the director at that time, we thought it was a very appealing opportunity for patients who were going through the slogs of unfortunate toxic chemotherapy to have manicures, video players and other things, music, that we thought would be a very nice addition to their care, and that is how we first started our relationship.
My name is Priti Nagar. I'm the manager of radiation oncology. I've been a radiation therapist for almost 20 years now. Elixir Fund shares the vision that we have for our patients, giving them amenities that the hospital cannot provide. For example, our small waiting room has got a nice TV stand now, so we can put our plasma TV for our patients to come in, sit and relax, pictures in the exam rooms and the various treatment rooms. It gives them visual therapy. Elixir Fund helps us to provide not just the physical need, but the physical and the emotional need of patients and the families. They give them a little bit of that extra joy that we as a department will not be able to provide those services.
My name is Carmen Ann Tolksdorf. I'm the Marketing and Community Outreach Manager for the Todd Cancer Institute at Long Beach Memorial Medical Center. Well, what the Elixir Fund does for patients is to provide them an escape. It's a time in their lives where everything's upside down, and just coming in for 15 minutes to have a massage or 10 minutes to have their hair done or makeup done or anything like that that provides for the patient or for the caregiver a time to escape and a time to forget everything that's happening in their lives.
The Children's Hospital of Los Angeles hosted a Celebrate Life with Hope event recently. The Hope Program and the Elixir Fund are finding new ways to help cancer patients of all ages. And I was there firsthand to witness families coming in, getting makeovers, and celebrating. Kids having fun and smiling bigger than you've ever seen in your life. Jay is a cancer patient we met during the production of this video. She has leukemia. She wanted to share with everyone her experience with Elixir. We interviewed her right after she had a makeover with the Elixir volunteers.
Well, when they came into my room today and offered me to have my nails done, I just thought, have my nails done? I mean, I've always done my own nails, you know, but to have somebody else do it, you know, and I just thought, well, yes, you know, absolutely. And because I wasn't really feeling all too great today. I really wasn't. And to have her massage my hands was just such a, it was such a neat, it was like a wellness therapy, you know. And then as you put on the polish, as you can see, my nails look very, very nice. And when someone comes in and makes you feel beautiful, then you are beautiful. And you have a better, you have a more positiveness, you know, throughout your day because you feel really good. And when she came in and did this, it made me feel really good.
This is an example of how Elixir provides comfort to patients and also to the patient's family members. From manicures to pedicures to massages, from DVD players to other simple comforts, the Elixir Fund provides a dose of positive energy when life seems almost unbearable. My father and mother were good friends with Kevin. They spent a lot of time together. My dad is now hanging out with Kevin, and I'm sure they're rollerblading through some wonderful park somewhere. My mother and I are going to continue supporting Elixir, and we hope that you do too.